Being featured on a Babalwa M album isn't just a collaboration, it's a career-shifting moment. In the world of amapiano, Babalwa M has built a reputation for crafting timeless, soulful records that travel far beyond South Africa. Her albums introduce new voices to a global audience, elevate lesser known artists, and open doors to gigs, playlists, and recognition you might never get on your own. Babalwa broke through with her debut EP in 2020, a collaboration with producer Kelvin Momo, who is also her partner. This project introduced her soulful, emotive style and quickly gained traction. Her debut album followed in October 2021, showcasing her storytelling through vibrant vocals and themes of personal and societal issues. She made history as the first South African female artist to reach #1 on the South African Apple Music album chart with her project Acquiesce, cementing her dominance and cultural influence in the genre. Now, let's talk about one of her successful projects, Pisces. Babalwa M's Pisces EP, released on the 26th of April 2024 as a 7-track project blending her signature private school amapiano with soulful, emotive vibes inspired by the Pisces zodiac, has seen solid streaming success. Well, a Pisces is symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions, and it is a water sign ruled by Neptune and traditionally Jupiter. Known as one of the most intuitive and empathetic signs, Pisces people are imaginative, artistic, spiritual, and deeply compassionate. They easily tune into others' emotions and often express themselves through creativity and romance. Strengths of Pisces are: number 1, creative, artistic, and imaginative. Number 2, gentle, kind, selfless, and adaptable. Number 3, spiritually inclined and romantic. In love, Pisces is a true romantic who seeks deep, soulmate-like connections. They give a lot in relationships and need partners who treat their sensitivity with care rather than taking advantage of it. And this perfectly describes Babalwa M, her gentle nature, deep emotional intuition, artistic creativity in her music, and soulful presence all align with the classic traits of a Pisces. Now let's talk about the artists who were featured on Babalwa's EP and how their careers have been shaping up in the industry. First on the list is the main man behind Babalwa, Kelvin Momo, a prominent South African DJ, music producer, songwriter, and performer. He's best known as a pioneer of private school amapiano, a soulful subgenre of amapiano that blends smooth jazz, deep house, and lounge elements to create a refined, deeply melodic sound. Kelvin, Momo, and Babalwa M met during the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020 when they were already in a romantic relationship. Babalwa M, who had studied journalism but struggled to find work, felt stuck at home with nothing to do. Kelvin, who was already established as a producer in the amapiano scene, was constantly creating beats during this period. To pass the time, Babalwa offered to sing on one of his tracks. She had prior experience singing in her church choir but hadn't pursued music professionally. This casual collaboration marked her entry into the industry and sparked their professional partnership, leading to their debut joint EP later that year. Kelvin Momo is still dropping great music and has even received international recognition from artists like Drake. Next artist from Pisces EP, we have Nia Pearl. Nia Pearl is a South African singer and songwriter known for her soulful vocals and genre-blending style that fuses amapiano, R&B, contemporary R&B, jazz, Afro-pop, soul, and hip-hop. She grew up immersed in music, joining her high school choir and competing in talent shows. She pursued formal training, earning a degree in contemporary music from Damlin University in 2013. Her debut single, Liberty, was released in 2017, but her breakthrough came in 2020 with the track Nia Low, a collaboration with amapiano pioneer Kabza De Small, which she credits as the blueprint for her career. Nia Pearl was signed to DJ Maporisa's independent record label, Black Boy Music, around 2020. This affiliation marked a pivotal moment in her career, providing her with broader exposure in the competitive amapiano scene. However, earlier reports from 2021 also noted her being signed under Universal Music, a major label, suggesting she may have had dual or transitional deals, or that Universal distributed her music while Black Boy handled production and promotion. Today, Nia Pearl continues to thrive independently with over 1 million monthly Spotify listeners and her EP Nia Low from 2024 surpassing a million streams. While no new signing announcements have surfaced, her frequent features with Maporisa point to a lasting creative alliance rather than a formal label deal. And although her solo career isn't always in the spotlight, she remains highly respected in the industry, delivering memorable hits alongside artists like Leem Crazy, Babalwa M, Sam Deep, and Kelvin Momo. Next up on the list, one of the fastest rising young talents in the amapiano scene. Stixx, born in the East Rand in 2003, comes from a deeply musical family of singers and instrumentalists. He started playing drums at just 2 years old, and that early foundation shows in the intricate percussion and soulful rhythms that define his sound. He actually got the name Stixx from playing drums at church, always using the Stixx, which became his signature and eventually his stage name. A fun fact, Stixx and Kelvin Momo share the same birthday, August 9th, which is a small but interesting connection between the two collaborators. He also produced most of the songs on Babalwa M's recent project, a clear sign of just how skilled he is and how far he's come in such a short time. With his rapid growth, unique sound, and consistent quality, many fans believe Stixx might be the next Kelvin Momo or even carve out an entirely new lane of his own. Next, we have Baby Son. While Baby Son is steadily building his name, he doesn't yet have the same level of impact on the game as artists like Stixx. His journey is still unfolding and he's growing, but his influence isn't as strong or defining within the amapiano scene just yet. Baby Son is a South African musician, songwriter, and producer known for his work in amapiano and contemporary music. He gained prominence with hits like Dali. He released his debut album Baby Who, a 10-track project blending genres and showcasing his growth with features from talents like Yums. He has over 86,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, but Baby Son is still building his name. He doesn't yet have the same level of impact on the game as artists like Stixx. His journey is still unfolding and he's growing, but his influence isn't as strong or defining within the amapiano scene just yet. And the last artist, Sia Mzizi. Sia Mzizi is a South African singer, songwriter, and artist. He gained early recognition as a contestant on Idol's SA Season 17, where he impressed judges in the top 7, known for his distinctive vocal tone and soulful style. His music blends genres like amapiano, house, and soul, with features on tracks by prominent South African artists such as Kelvin Momo, Babalwa M, DJ Manzo, SA, Stixx, and Underground Kings. He has about 1.5 monthly listeners on Spotify. Sia Mzizi rarely releases music as a solo artist and is almost always in feature mode. It's hard to say whether fans should blame him or his team, but this approach has kept him visible while limiting his individual impact in the industry.